Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. What else is it? It is the Temu Summer Vibes collab. That's right, we've been doing this for a whole year. Members may come and go, but the basics are the same. We've got our hostess, which is Mary Catherine Loves Cats. We have Carol Gardner. We have Vicky, aka Miss Jackie Russell. We have Reviews with Sue. We have Nona's here, which is Teddy, and of course her sidekick, Grumpy Grandpa. And joining us this time is Sherry, aka Single Mom Review. So you definitely have to be subscribed to all of us publicly. And you have to put a nice comment on each and every one of our videos, even if you're not using the special term, the secret word for that individual content creator. So let me go ahead and get into this. Now, the basic theme is we will be showing off items that exemplify summer. Some of us may be buying things for ourselves to show off, or there's a couple of us that like to buy the stuff specifically for the giveaway. I am one of those people. So the items that I'm going to be showing you here are in my giveaway. I always pad my giveaways out. So not only are you going to get these Temu items, but I'll be padding it out with other things as well. Usually there's a palette, some hair care, definitely at least a dozen sheet masks, etc., etc. So if this is not your summer vibe, there'll be other things in the box as well that hopefully will make you happy to that lucky winner. So this is going to be running from June 14th and it ends 2 weeks later, which is June 28th, and the winners will be announced from there. You can only win one time within the collab. We each pick individual winners, make sure we've not duplicated, make sure that each of us have checked to make sure the winner is publicly subscribed to the rest of us and that there's a nice comment on each. So that is your basics, and I will get into showing off what I've got here for Temu Summer Vibes. So the first thing I think of when I think of summer is getting out and playing with bubbles. So we've got this cute little bubble gum that you fill up with your various different bubbles. You can probably make it out of Dawn dishwashing liquid if you wanted to, but it's definitely got a lot of little holes for that. There is a place for batteries. And I can't see which ones they take, but I thought that was really cute. The next thing I'm thinking of is when you're out and about, and whether you're going to be playing with it, your kids, your grandkids, nieces, nephews, a hacky sack. It is one of the simplest toys around, so that is also there to play around with. Now, there's also the holiday. So in here, I have a table runner, and this is red, white, and blue butterfly. Let's see if I can take this out of here real quick, if I can find the opening. Yes, here it is. And I thought this was really pretty. It's patriotic, but I always seem to do things with butterfly themes and flowers, etc. So we have this. And then we have the big butterflies on the end. So we do celebrate several patriotic holidays here in the United States during the summer months. It gets kicked off with Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Flag Day. In fact, I believe today, when this is launching, it is Flag Day. How about that? So the next thing I'm going to show off is whether you're going to the beach or just need to carry wet things around, we've got a little mesh bag. Should be enough to just carry your little toys, your seashells, your sea glass, little treasures that you find walking along. And if you're walking your dog or your other pet, you can always put stuff down here too in little bags to keep track of, and it's a nice little purse. You can adjust it so it goes crossbody, etc. So you've got a little mesh bag for holding things in. The next thing we have is some earrings, and I thought these were really pretty. So they are, let's see if we get them unhooked here. Again, with the patriotic theme, we've got a little flag, mesh chainmail, I guess you want to call it, together with that. And they are French hooks, shepherd hooks. So we've got 2 of them. So 1 in each ear. I think you'll be styling a little bit of bling. So there's that. We also have a little coloring book, and it's summer coloring book. And just to give you an idea, it's single-sided. I would suggest using colored pencils because I think ink will bleed through this, but it definitely gives you that summer feeling. So it is a summer coloring book. Very fanciful, very bright. I thought it was really pretty. Kind of matches. Also throwing in there a pencil sharpener that would go with your colored pencils. So there's that. We have a little packet of stickers because you know I am just a sticker fiend. And these definitely have that summer vibe. So, of course, I dropped some. Got a happy little sunshine right there. You got some refreshments. You got your sunglasses, etc., etc., etc. So definitely got a vibe going on there with the stickers. You have some nail art as well. Let me take these out so you can see them just a little bit better if I can. And these should be small enough that they can go on a regular nail bed. So we have Sweets of the Summer. Again, these are nail stickers. They're small enough that they should fit anything. We've got marine animals. We've got your flamingos and palm trees. You have more ferns, etc., of lush landscapes. And then you've got your vibe. You've got your ladies. You've got your sitting out in the sun, etc., etc. So these are little nail stickers to give you that summer feel and glam you up a little bit. I'm also big on little signs, so this will be for decor. And they're just little signs that come with jute string, so you can either pin them up with the holes that are in the little wooden board here, but it says hello summer. We've got that, and it always comes with a little bit of jute string, so instead of pinning it to the wall you can just hang it as well. We have that. We have a very beachy vibes. I believe it's a notebook, not a planner. You can take notes, you can plan things. It does have a name and a date up there. So I guess you could call it very loose planner. It could be a diary, it could be a notebook, it could be whatever you want, but I thought, again, sort of matches in a blue tone versus my yellow tone, but can't remember. Oh, it does say, it does have a calendar in it for 2025. So it is sort of a mild planner, monthly planner, etc. So we have that. We're coming to our last item because I always do this. We have a makeup bag. Stars and Stripes Forever right there. So I thought that was very pretty. So we have a little bit of patriotic holidays, but the rest is definitely a summer vibe. So again, I always pad my giveaways out. There's probably going to be a palette in there. I may or may not get pencils to go with that coloring book and the sharpener. We'll have to see about that. Definitely, there's always going to be extra skincare, at least a dozen sheet mats, etc., etc. Not necessarily from Temu, but I like to pad the box out because if this is not your vibe, maybe something else in the box is. So thank you so much, everyone. I truly do appreciate your patronage. I definitely have a secret word for you to use, and that is the singular word color. You can use color, colors, or coloring. I'm going to use the search word color, but if you want to make it a nice, interesting sentence, you can use all 3 of those words, not at the same time, but you can use any of those 3 words, and the algorithm will pick it up when I use the YouTube comment picker when I pick my winner. So color, colors, coloring, whatever one you want to use in a nice sentence. So, I do have one other item. Bookmarks. Why? Because I do love reading, and the summer does give you extra time to read. So we've got some fanciful fruits of summer. You've got pineapples, you've got watermelon, you've got coconuts, you've got apples. So you have about 30 different bookmarks. They are not laminated, but they are fairly thick and sturdy. So you've got bookmarks to go around for you, the kids, the grandkids, whatever you want to do. You can make collages out of them. You can do lots of different things and not just use them as a bookmark. They are blank on back, whatever you want to do with them. So thank you again. I truly do appreciate it. We're trying to keep these down to 10, 15, 20 minutes because there are 7 of us in the group, and we want to make sure our subscribers have plenty of time to watch all of us. So that's it. The 14th through the 28th, use a secret word, be publicly subscribed to all. There is going to be, this is for the United States only, all 50 states, including Alaska and Hawaii. You have to be 18 years or older and residing in those United States, and you have to be your own healthcare advocate. If there's anything in here that you are allergic to, definitely test yourself first. I'm not going to be responsible for allergic reactions and sensitivity. The winner will have 48 hours-ish, hashtag apartment living, 48 hours-ish to get a hold of me, preferably on Instagram rather than email, but either one will work. But at least with Instagram, I know the people are verified. And then once the package is off with U.S. Postal Service, I'm not responsible for lost or damaged or stolen prizes, so I cannot replace them. So there is that. All of my rules in complete and unstuttering form will be down below in the description box. Everything you need to know about this collab will be in the description box. A link to the ladies, a link to our playlist, etc., etc., etc. So thank you so much, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome summer so far. So take good care of yourselves, take good care of each other, and I'll see you around the net. Bye.